Yo, what up, crew? It's your partner, Just Mike. We are back in here, back on another one, man. Got some new music by Big Sean I want you guys to check out. If you haven't heard it, hit the show more box below. There's a link to the actual song there. But if you have heard about it, let's talk about it. Now, I just got this song sent to me a while ago. Took a listen to it, and I want to let you guys know what I think. Now, the song is called Guap. This is actually one of the first songs to be released or debuted off of Big Sean's upcoming album, Hall of Fame. And this song sounds pretty dope. Now, who's handling the production? You got Young Chop and Key Wane on one track. That's pretty big. Now, if you don't know who Young Chop is, Young Chop is Chief Keef's producer, alright? He's down with that whole camp. You know, he's the one made the whole I Don't Like. You know what I mean? So, you know, he's getting high demand. You know, he's worked with a lot of people, man. Lil Wayne, he's working with Drake right now on some new stuff. And you know, the guy is in high demand. You know, he's a Chicago dude and you know, getting some good shine. So, you know, I'm loving that. But also, you know, Key Wane. Now, Key Wane is on this, and Key Wane is the guy who's responsible for the Big Sean Ass song with Nicki Minaj. That was pretty big, you know, and Key Wane has worked with a lot of people too, like Lil Wayne, Meek Mills. So, you know, his name rings bells too. He actually works with Sean a lot. He worked with Sean on the Detroit mixtape, and he has some pretty dope tracks on there as well. So, when both of these guys got together, they actually made some stuff that sounded pretty dope, man. To me, I kind of get like a summertime vibe off of this, a springtime song, you know what I mean? This is like some kind of like summertime weather, barbecue weather, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Pull out the cars, you know, the drop top, just like riding, you know what I'm saying, on hot. The sound is pretty dope. Now, the lyrics wise, I gotta say, gotta give Big Sean credit. A lot of times when I hear his flow, he sort of sounds like Drake to me. You know what I mean? Like they both have those same cadences and that same kind of like staccato kind of a flow. But on this one, he sounds like himself. I got to give him credit for that. And I'm not saying that he bites Drake, and I'm not saying Drake bites his style. A lot of people, that's one of the bigger arguments in hip hop is, you know, is Drake biting Big Sean's style or is Big Sean biting Drake's style? I'm not saying either or. I'm just saying, you know, he sounds really like himself on here. And it's a pretty dope track, man. Like I say, if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely hit the show more directory. But I want to know what you think about it. You know, I'm kind of eager to hear the whole album actually because you know, Big Sean, this has kind of been his year, you know what I mean? Like working on the Cruel Summer album, you know, the Mercy song was big, real big. All right, that was a thing, man. You know, that was a thing. And you know, him coming into his own, you know, being on a Click song and the Detroit mixtape, and now this album coming to drop, you know, it's just a good time for hip hop, you know what I mean? I mean, you got Kendrick Lamar album dropped, you know, the Meek Mill album is dropping, and then, you know, Big Sean is coming in December, pause to that. But it's just looking like, you know, some good music, man, and some good listening. But like I said, I want to know y'all thoughts on it. That's just my opinion. I will definitely see you guys on the next one. But until then, it's your partner Just Mike. I am out.